Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Have you ever just got something that just makes you happy?
Sometimes in life, every now and again, you need to go to a place and think. I like to call this my happy place.
I can tell you from personal experience, anytime I get something 13th Colony, it just makes me happy. It's a happy place for me. And I tell you, it's the bourbon or the rye or their double oaked. It's always fantastic. I mean, I had their white dog the other day, which I really enjoyed. Still got a video due on that, but I got some out to somebody that wanted also their barrel aged gin. I'm a big fan of their stuff, and it goes past just their different spirits that they offer. It's the people there are just amazing people as well. I always have a great time there. Their southern hospitality is outstanding and their spirits are amazing. So when I had an opportunity to get this bottle, and I'd like to say, Joshua, the Red Clay Bourbon, thank you very much for that. He was headed to Peachtree City and he says, "Hey, I think they're going to let me get some extra if you would like a bottle." I said, "I absolutely would." So it squared him up. He picked this up for me. Very, very thankful for that, Joshua. Thank you. So this is one of their bourbons. It's coming in at 130 plus proof. It's 6 years, 10 months, and man, I'm looking forward to get into this. It has been a good week, but it's been a busy week, and I haven't had the opportunity to sit down and really have some nice pours to relax. And definitely looking forward to that. And hey, bourbon community, I just put it out there. Just unspoken request. We've got someone in the community right now that's going through a lot. Just unspoken request. Keep them lifted up in prayer and good thoughts. So we gotta lean into each other and take care of each other. When one of us is struggling, all of us are struggling. So just remember that and just keep it lifted up. So, like I said, I'm ready to get into this. Have some nice pours, and I thought about it, and I said, you know what? Sometimes 12 plus 10 is 22. So I had put out a video the other day that the Jack Daniel's 12, I'm giving away a pour on Sunday. If you've watched that long format video and you've done something in that video that you're supposed to do. And I said, you know what? What fun is having the 12 unless you want to put a 10 in there as well. So I said, I'm going to do a 2 ounce pour of each. It'll be someone that's, from the Patreon, that $5 or $15 range, plus someone from the comments. So I'm doubling down on the 12 and adding the 10. So now we got a Jack 22 going. So looking forward to that on Sunday. I just thought, a lot of people don't get to try these, so why not send a pair? Make it interesting so you can try and see which one maybe you like better. I know which ones I like better, but I forgot how good Jack 10 was the other day until I had some with Troy and Matt. We used that as kind of our baseline the other night on a Friday Night Live. And we all were like, dang, we forget how good this really is. So wanted to throw that in there. So let's get into this right here. Like I said, 13th Colony always does such amazing things for me. And it always just makes me happy. And you know what? We all need a little happiness from time to time, right? And excuse my chest. I've been outside a lot today, and I'm telling you, my sinuses are just getting on me, and I'm just having to clear my throat a lot today, so I apologize about that. So this right here's got this nice, beautiful color. It's kind of a almost burnt orange. I won't call it quite a burnt orange, but deep, nice orange, but not doesn't have quite the brown hues of like a burnt orange, but beautiful color on there. The legs aren't starting to form, so I'm expecting some nice thickness on there. I mean, they're just sticking up there at the top. They haven't even started moving down yet. It's just starting to form at the top. So I'm expecting some nice oils in there. Let's get on the nose and see what we got on this thing. Man, if that doesn't open up the sinuses, nothing will. And it's not because it's hot. This thing's just it's got a beautiful bouquet of a nose right here. I'm getting deep brown sugar. You're getting a lot of classic bourbon notes. So you're getting deep brown sugar, you're getting oak, you're getting some vanilla on there, but I'm also getting some nice corn on there, kind of a sweeter corn. Man, and that ethanol, like I said, it's not blowing me up, but you can just smell that this thing's going to have some nice depth to it, which I'm looking forward to. And man, these legs are still just hanging out at the very top. So I'm expecting some good oils. And this one's almost got a little bit of a banana note, similar to something like Brown Foreman. So sometimes some Old Forester or some Jack Daniels, you'll kind of get a little bit of that banana note. I'm getting a little bit of that with this too. So let's get into the palate, see what we got. Well, hello there, Governor. So this is really kind of strange. I think this is the first time on a 13th colony, specifically a bourbon, that I've got almost a little bit of a mint kind of on the back on this. So it's neat. I'm kind of getting that banana a little bit, but I'm getting a little bit of the mint in the back. Now it's got some spice to it, but 130 proof, you're gonna have some spice to it. But it's not just burning a hole in my chest. It's just giving this nice, slow warming release for that nice hug in the center of your chest. And I don't know if you can see that. This thing's just sheening down the sides of here. Lots of good oils on there. Just taking its time working itself down. Getting some of that, a little bit of the dryness from the oak on there. I do like that where you kind of get that sweet up front, and I do get that brown sugar pop up front. Do get some vanilla. But like I said, some of the more unusual things I'm getting out of here is a little bit of a mint, a little bit of a banana going on here. And that's kind of the neat part about, single barrels is sometimes you'll get something that's a little bit different than the normal character that you would expect there. And that time almost got like a bit of a cherry note on there. So I'm getting a lot of good things on this pour. I'm getting some brown sugar. I'm getting the oak, getting some vanilla, but I'm also getting some banana, a little bit of mint, some cherry on there. I'm getting a nice finish on the back. I'm getting a nice kind of a dry tobacco on the back on there as well. So I think that this would pair really, really well with cigar on top of everything else. It's had some extra flavors that I think would pair really, really well with a cigar. And I just can't pinpoint some of this because it's different than some of my other. I'm going to have to grab something up here. Give me 1 second. Go grab another Glen. I got to check this out. This is different. Probably doesn't make for great video, but I don't think I've had anything quite like this. So this is the Decatur package from last year. Let's see what this is coming in at. This is coming in a bit lighter in proof, 124 proof. So let me put this over here. And this has been open for a bit more, so I expect this one to be, a little mellower, plus it's lighter in proof, and it's opened up and aerated a bit, so I kind of expect it to be different. Where this one's more of like a sweet, sweet cornbread. This one has a lot of different fruits in it that I'm really, really digging. So that cherry I got on the palate, I'm getting it on the nose a little bit now. And it's funny how that happens sometimes. Once you start to taste something or smell something, it'll follow up on the taste. Or if you taste it, it'll follow up when you nose it. That brown sugar in there smells so good. Let me give this one a taste and compare it to this one over here. Wow. So what's neat about this one is I really get more of the rye spice, even though it's not Even though these are bourbons, I get a little more of the rye spice in this one, where I get more of a sweeter mint on this one. This one, it's nice and smooth and it's robust, but this one has a lot more flavor and complexity for me. And I'm just loving the nose on this. Yeah, I mean, this almost smells like a rye. And I'm like, this is their bourbon. It smells kind of like a rye. This one smells more like a bourbon, but heavy brown sugar in it. And man, the more I sip on this, I get different flavors. And I love when you're getting different things going on. So I'm getting a lot of good things off of here. Man, I'm telling you what, like I said, I don't get to sit down as much as I used to. So I'm helping out my dad a lot. And I've got to be cognizant that if I'm going to be having a pour or so, I've got to be careful, because if my dad calls, I've got to be there to get there for him. So I'm sorry if my video content has kind of come down a little bit, but trying to mediate some things with my dad. He seems to be doing a lot better right now. So I appreciate all the well wishes and thoughts on that. So thank you very much for that. So I'm not being mean on these, but out of the two, I'm gonna take this one. I think this fits my profile better. It wasn't meant to be a comparison, but this was so much different than something I thought I had open, and it is. It's totally different. It's a more vibrant. It's brighter. It's got some more fruit to it. It's got a longer finish to it. It's got more pepper through it, and some of that's attributed to the proof, I'm sure too. But a lot of good things on this. Man, I'm telling you, if you haven't had the opportunity to try some of the Cask Strength 13th Colony stuff, whether it's a rye or their bourbons, they do an outstanding job. And I am so looking forward to this fall. I mean, we're almost here. It's going to be double oak season. Be hunting like heck for that too. So looking forward to that. Look, you see this, it's going to be Thursday afternoon. I mean, we're on Friday Eve already. The week has just flown by. I can't believe how the days have just tick-tocked and gone through. But we have been at peak season at work. If you're working today, I hope your work day goes by fast. I hope you're successful in everything that you do, and you bring great energy to your teams, and they bring great energy right back. If you're off, I hope you have a moment to sit down, have a pour, have a conversation, learn something new. I tell my son every day, I said, man, if I'm not learning something new every day, then it's a waste of a day for me. I don't just want to go status quo in the day. I want to learn something. I want to explore something. I want to understand something better. So challenge yourself and understand something. But most importantly, get that rest so you can take care of yourself, so you can take care of other people. I hope as you get closer to the weekend, you get all the things that you want this week. But most importantly, all, cheers and God bless. I hope you all have an amazing day.